Welcome to my channel. In fact, I've been in the forex business for some time now, but because of my busy schedule, I've not really been able to trade the way I would have loved to. But there's one phenomena I observe about the MACD, and it's really amazing. It's about MACD, but I've not really come across any software that seems to have the answer. Let me show you guys something. I know it's maybe familiar with you, pal. Here we're talking about MACD. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the platform, and besides advertising anything, and just try to show you guys something about the MACD, and hopefully maybe somebody may be able to help to program it the way I see it. I've tried some programmers, but it's not really been that successful. So what we're gonna do is opening the platform, and then we see what is it I'm trying to talk about the MACD. So let's say this is the platform. Of course, this is a demo version, just to see how the MACD works. So let me see. This is too small. Yeah, let's increase it a bit so that we can see clearly. Change the color. Do I have? Let me change the color here. Sometimes I like it to be yellow, for clear visibility. So let me change the candle to the past candle, and then I'm going to use the 4 hours, and I tried programming the software myself because I've not been able to get any programmer to really help me with it. So let's see. Let me see. What's the name? Oh yeah, I've been doing so many things by myself. Let me see. What did I do? I have so many, because I've tried so many things. Sometimes it can confuse me what I really want to do. And let me just share this what I'm after. I think then I have to redo this. But this is just for try error, okay? Not really like try error principle. I mean, just to show you guys something I've observed of the MACD, which can really help us make money in the forex markets. People are making money, but they don't want to share. I don't know why people don't like sharing, but I think it's good to share, So what I'll do is just quickly show you of what I'm trying to do here. So what I did, well, basically, if I come to this, basically what I'm after is a situation where the MACD cross, the MACD fall below the red line here, I expect it to buy. Let's see. So we should be having our buy somewhere. Let me see if I can use this tool. So let's say red cross here, so we should be expecting some buy here. Alright, and that's for the 4 hours, and then the next expectation is that if let me leave this here for now. Yeah, so if it fall below that red, I want it to sell. Okay, so let's say yeah, so let's say I want it to sell. Okay? So somewhere here, yeah, I want it to sell, but before it sell, I expect it to close the trading profit and then it sell. But sometimes there are situations where we may not get this perfect scenario. Okay, let's say for instance here, let's say it's below. Okay, so because it's below, I expect it to sell here. So let's say sell here, right? Good, but for some reason the market change its mind. Let's see, why did it even cross above? This side is not really that clear. Let's see. Sometimes the way the market is, let's see here. Okay, let me use here. It's a bit clearer. Sometimes if it's not that clear, it doesn't trigger. But I'll do a trial with the EAC. So for now, let's say here the price cross back. Sometimes you may want to use stop loss, but the market is fond of picking out stop losses. I don't know why. So what I want is, if I say sell here and the market did change its mind and it's above the red line, instead of closing this one, you should buy another one. In essence, hedge. So if we hedge and then for some reason the market decided to change its mind again, let's say the market decided to change its mind by coming down, then I expect another sell here. Okay, I expect another sell. So technically, by the time we cross back here, I expect it to be some profit. Sometimes if you look at this, it's possible that it may be hedging rather than the profits. It's possible that it may be hedging. So what is happening here is, if it is hedging here, okay, if it's hedging here, let's say buy, right? So buy and then change its mind. So if you change its mind, yeah, so of course we're not doing double, we're just using single, and then change its mind here again, then you buy. Of course, it will sound a bit complicated, but when I put on the EA, then we'll see how it works. So my expectation is that by the time we get here, there should be profit. And when we change again, we should close all the trades and sell a new one. And take a new sales trade. But sometimes now the challenge is, how does it close all the trades when this happens? I've tried some programming, but it's not been successful. So at the moment, what I did was to try and use some take profit although that's not the best, but just let me see MACD. So what I did was to set take profit 500, so that if you see 500 you close. For the purpose of this, because 4 hours sometimes you can really and for the purpose of here we put it on 100 to see, and then the standard MACD, and I'm going to use 0.1 lot. This trailing stop, I'm using 50 because I'm using the old star, so the points. So this is 500 points, which is 50 pips. That's for maybe buy, this for sell. This is the T crossover. Yeah. Now I put some money management technique that maybe, let's say, in case I get profit of £1,000, which the 0.1 should change to 0.2, like, increase in that order. So now, and I also have this one as a guide for the purpose of testing. So let's try some testing and see what I'll be talking about. So here, let me change this to 100, and let's maintain this 50 pips. Okay, alright, now in order to run fast, let me just put it here. So let's start. And now let me just set everything in order, or take off the grid for clear visibility. This one I've not worked on it for a while, so it seems to be frozen a bit. I'll be busy up and down. But should be responding, I think I need a new PC for this thing. Yeah. See. Oh yeah. Patient, man. Yes, I want to change it to candle for easy visibility. I don't know. It's in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. Yes. So yeah. Let's do the MACD on it, and then okay. So let's say we starting from here. We want to see what's going to happen. And my expectation now. Let's say I'm starting with actually, I think I'm starting with £500. Okay, let me save this as a template so that it's easier. And of course, if you're not familiar with template and how to install EA, it shouldn't be difficult to find. So let's say MACD, yeah, so that I can easily, you can want to be sure start with 500. 1,000 is exaggerated. I always like to start with small amount so that I have an idea what is actually happening. Yeah, 500, like it in pounds. Just don't worry about this for now. It's just so let's start again and see what's happening here. Okay, so just put a template. Yeah, save as MACD. Okay, now let me see if I can increase the speed a bit. Sometimes maybe this PC. Oh dear me, let me have done something wrong. Here. There's so many MACD. I think let me see this one. The saver. This one I try to control. This I try to control body management. Check this 100. See if it works. Okay, our fingers crossed. Let's see what is happening. Let's see. Okay, we've taken our source. Okay, what's happening? Thank you. This is it. Have to check the code. You have to check too much experiment. Have to check the code. Let me see, maybe I think, yeah, for 50, yeah, I think you see the point, of course, yeah, should be the pips, nice point, so just, yeah, template, MACD, let's see. Oh, guys, this is a very making machine, alright? Getting it to work with that, maybe there's my headache now. Every time I have to be monitoring, 4 hours. Okay, now let's see a bit of speed. Okay, the trade is taking. So now what I did is, because I couldn't get a base of closing, I used trailing stop in case the market changes its mind quick. As I said, the market is fond of changing its mind. So obviously I can increase the trailing stop. Let me see how happy here. See. You see how quick it changes its mind. It's sometimes ridiculous. Okay, bye. Although this is not what I expected. Let's see. It's going. Oh dear, it seems like the trailing stop is too close. Yeah, this is something I wanted. But if the trailing stop is too close, it defeats the hedge purpose. We're going to do this, you leave a gap. I hate it because if you decide to go, you keep, instead of equity increasing, you end up losing. Obviously, we have advantage sometimes, spots, and the end we lose. That's what I hate, man. I just always want to win. I like to win. So, yeah, what did we have here? Hedge. So at the moment we have high equity. So look at my expectations here. Let me see. My expectation is it's difficult to find this out there. Those drawings. They got to. I'm looking for those square box. Can we find them? I've been using C-Trader for a while, but C-Trader is easier to use. It's difficult to demonstrate this thing with it, that's why. I can't even find where the square box is. Should be here. Square box. I think maybe we have to revise. Yeah. Good. So this is my expectation, man. Yeah. If it's changing here, this is where I expect it to close and then issue a buy. You see, not equity. So if at the point of crossing, if at the point of crossing, let's say this is the point of crossing. What is this so here, right? Okay, yeah. So if at the point of crossing, what do I expect? To close in this profit before buying a new one. That's with the headache, huh? So how do I solve this problem? Manually, if you follow it, you make money, but because when this is good, I want an algo that can do the job for me. So far, it's been a struggle. I hope one of you guys will have a solution. That's why we'll be sharing. Okay, so let's see. Because the disadvantage with trailing stop is sometimes we take out the good trade, leave the bad trade, and then you have a gap, and I hit that gap. Because obviously, see. So here, if you keep going, then you're going to be loose, and I hate that. I don't like that. I want all to be close so that it will start afresh. If you start afresh, man, that's why you can make money. But if you keep having some gaps be there, then it's a problem. Let's see the chart. The gapy hole, the gap between the balance and equity, that's what blows the account, and that's what to do with. Because so if at the point of crossing, if equity is higher than balance, then close all the trade and start again. I tried it, it didn't work. I don't know. Try some coding of skills, but I don't work it. I always want equity to be higher than balance, not the other way around. Because obviously that's how we can make money in the market. If our equity is always higher than balance. But if the balance happens to be higher, then there's a problem. So this weather has been worrying me. Let's see if you've aware that. So, because of that, so this is where I want every trade close. But I see it didn't happen. But rather the stop loss was taken. So at the end of the day, the balance keep increasing. Our equity keep reducing. That's what I don't want. That is what I don't want. I don't want that. We're going to leave this guy here behind, and you just keep creating problem. Obviously, someone will say, "Oh, just close it." Yeah, but because sometimes I leave early morning, come night, and a lot happen in the market. So I want whereby when I go, I know that something's happening. Even when I use email alert, there's no time to check the phone. First put the phone on silence at work. So when they happen like that, it's a problem. So guys, this is the problem I'm really trying to work out on. Because obviously this could have doubled the account by now. You see, that's the first time the balance for equity is reducing. This is what I don't like. The MACD is very good for making money. We did this to get the right algo. I've tried several months. I've asked people to code for me, but they are faced with the challenge of dealing with this. I don't know whether I'm not targeting the right coders. Hopefully we'll be able to find a solution. So at the end it does play out well though. Remember these 4 hours, talking about weeks, months, already February. People like me, I'm so impatient. In March, I want this to quadruple, not doubling. We need quick cash. That's why. So, this technique, that's how it is. So sometimes, manually first close it just to, but I will have love it to be able to close and then start all over again instead of this. So I think so that brings us back to the question. So if the time of getting here and equity is higher than balance. When they change direction again, close. How do we do it? Because it is such that guys, so I'm still trying, but suggestions are welcome on how to improve this and make money. Okay, yeah, to be lovely. Cheers, guys. So see how it goes. But for now, it's kind of, you see, truly stop with taking it up and leaving these guys. You know, the day the market get angry, you be in trouble. That's why I hate trouble, man. I hate trouble, man. I hate trouble. So let's see. Yeah, hopefully this should work out fine at the end. Not bad, don't believe. But to make money while we are away from the computer, you know. Those days I used to watch it, but now with children and family, it's difficult to do that. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope somebody comes with a good idea and when equity is greater than balance at the point of cross, then exit.